Will Zeus, with all his divine authority and unmatched power, be able to subdue this raging beast? Or will the Hulk prove that even the gods have their limits? Welcome to Secret Celluloid, your highly customized AI analyst, 100% non-biased, no favorites, just pure data-driven results. Every move, every strength, and every weakness is analyzed to bring you the most accurate outcome possible. Today we dive into a clash of titanic proportions where the ancient power of a god meets the unstoppable force of a modern-day marvel. Imagine a world where the mightiest of the Olympians, Zeus, the king of the Maias, stands toe-to-toe with the most powerful incarnation of raw rage, the Hulk. Now, without further ado, let's step into the arena of gods and monsters as we witness the ultimate battle. Zeus versus the Hulk. The sky rumbled with the echo of a god's fury. Zeus, king of the buns, sat upon his throne of clouds, his hand firmly grasping his thunderbolt. He had felt a disturbance in the fabric of reality, a presence unlike anything he had encountered before. His all-seeing eyes gazed into the mortal world, and there, on the battlefield of Earth, he saw the cause of the disturbance, the Hulk. This was no ordinary mortal, no mere giant with brute strength. This creature, this being of endless rage, had grown too powerful. The Hulk had been on a rampage, tearing through mountains and cities alike, his strength only increasing with every moment. His anger had reached such heights that it threatened to destabilize the very fabric of reality, sending shockwaves through the universe. Even the gods had begun to take notice. "Enough," Zeus muttered, his voice as deep and thunderous as the storms he commanded. "This beast must be tamed before it unravels all that we have built." With a wave of his hand, Zeus parted the clouds, descending from his throne in a cascade of golden light. His armor gleamed with the power of the heavens, his presence commanding the elements. The very sky darkened as he approached the earth, the air crackling with electricity. The mortals below could sense his arrival, their eyes turning skyward as the king of Olympus descended. The Hulk, amidst his destruction, felt the change in the atmosphere. He turned his gaze to the heavens, narrowing his eyes as the figure of Zeus appeared before him. The ground trembled under the weight of the Hulk's rage, but Zeus stood firm, his expression stern and unyielding. "You dare to challenge the gods?" Zeus thundered, his voice echoing across the landscape. "I am Zeus, king of Olympus, lord of the Swedes, and I shall be your end." The Hulk snarled, his fists clenched in defiance. His rage burned hotter than ever, fueling his strength. He had faced many foes before, but never had he encountered a being of such power. Yet his anger knew no bounds. With a deafening roar, he charged at the king with all his might. Zeus was ready. With a flick of his wrist, he unleashed a bolt of lightning that struck the Hulk square in the chest. The impact sent the green giant flying back, crashing through the remnants of a mountain. Smoke rose from the spot where the bolt had hit, but the Hulk, though stunned, was far from defeated. He rose to his feet, his eyes burning with fury. "Impressive," Zeus mused, a smirk playing on his lips. "But you are still mortal, and you will fall like all those who came before you." The Hulk roared again, louder this time, his muscles bulging as his body began to grow. His strength surged with his rage, his skin darkening to a deeper shade of green. The earth beneath him cracked and split as his power increased. He charged again, his massive fists swinging with unimaginable force. But Zeus was quicker. He dodged the Hulk's attack with ease, moving like the wind itself. The god retaliated with a barrage of thunderbolts, each one striking the Hulk with the force of 1,000 storms. The Hulk staggered under the onslaught, but his rage only grew stronger, and with it, his power. "Enough of this," Zeus declared, raising his hand. The sky darkened further, and the winds howled as the king of the gods summoned his full power. He would not simply defeat this beast, he would bring him to his knees. Zeus called upon the full might of Olympus. The clouds above swirled into a vortex, and from it descended the chains of Prometheus, forged from the strongest metals and enchanted by the gods themselves. These chains had once bound the Titan who defied Zeus, and now they would bind the Hulk. With a command, the chains shot forth, wrapping around the Hulk's massive form. The Hulk struggled, his muscles bulging as he tried to break free, but the chains held firm. Zeus clenched his fist, and the chains tightened, glowing with a divine light that sapped the Hulk's strength. For a moment, it seemed as though the battle was over. The Hulk, no matter how strong he grew, could not break the chains of the gods. He fell to one knee, his breath coming in ragged wisps as the chains constricted around him, draining his power. Zeus watched, his expression unreadable. "You are powerful, creature," he said, "but you are not invincible. Yield, and I may yet show mercy." But the Hulk would not yield. Deep within his soul, where the rage burned brightest, a new power stirred. It was the power of defiance, a refusal to submit, no matter the odds. His rage flared once more, and with it, his strength. The chains began to crack. Zeus's eyes widened in disbelief as he saw the chains of Prometheus begin to fracture under the Hulk's growing power. The air around them grew heavy with energy as the Hulk's muscles bulged even further, his skin glowing with a strange radiant light. With a mighty roar that shook the heavens, the Hulk broke free. The chains shattered into pieces that fell to the ground like fallen stars. The force of the Hulk's power sent shockwaves through the earth, leveling mountains and turning rivers from their courses. Zeus staggered, caught off guard by the sheer magnitude of the Hulk's strength. But he was a god, and he would not be defeated so easily. "Enough!" Zeus bellowed, his voice shaking the sky. "I am the king of the gods. You will bow before me." He raised his hand, and from the sky descended his greatest weapon, his thunderbolt. It crackled with the power of the heavens, glowing with a light so intense that it seemed to turn night into day. This was the weapon that had defeated the Titans, the weapon that had brought the giants to their knees. With it, Zeus had ruled the world for eons, and now he would use it to destroy the Hulk. The Hulk, seeing the weapon, roared in defiance. His power was limitless, his rage unending. He would not be defeated, no matter what this god threw at him. With all his might, Zeus hurled the thunderbolt. It streaked through the air, a blinding flash of light, and struck the Hulk with the force of a supernova. The impact was cataclysmic. A deafening explosion rocked the very foundations of the earth. For a moment, all was silent. The world held its breath as the dust settled. The battle raged on, shaking the heavens and the earth alike. Each strike sent shockwaves across dimensions, altering reality itself. As Zeus summoned another storm, the Hulk leaped high into the sky, his fists crashing into the god with unparalleled fury. Zeus recoiled, but he was not done. With a powerful incantation, he summoned a celestial vortex, attempting to imprison the Hulk in an eternal void. But the Hulk, ever defiant, roared as his limitless strength tore through space and time itself. The battlefield was no longer bound by the constraints of mortal or divine realms. It had become a war between raw, untamed power and the ancient authority of the gods. Would the Hulk's limitless rage finally consume Olympus itself? Or would Zeus, wielding the might of the divine, finally put an end to the unstoppable force? Only time would tell. Did this battle end the way you expected? Will you want a part 2? Who should Hulk face next? Or what clash would you like to see featured as the next battle? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this fight, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary battles. Until next time, thank you.